All right, everybody, welcome back to another personal development lesson. Today's lesson is coming from my time at Global Leadership Summit. This was an amazing event, and as you know, they always kick it off with Craig Groeschel, and he brought the fire. I am your host, Joel Dunn. I'm coming to you live from Michigan. Again, like I said before, leave a comment and let me know where you are tuning in from. It's always fun to see where this is reaching to. So without further ado, let's jump in. Today, we are talking about how to have a healthy leadership obsession. Now, why do I say healthy? Well, because there's a lot of unhealthy obsessions. There's the overbearing leader, there's the micromanaging leader, there's the leader that obsesses about the small details versus the big overall picture. Those are things that as a leader you should take a look at and see if you are focusing and obsessing on the unhealthy things that aren't producing the greater results for you and your team. So why do we want to go over this? Why do we want to learn what are the good things to be obsessed about? Well, because currently right now, society is trying to eliminate your greatness. They are trying to fold you in to normalcy, into a group. They want everybody to be the same. And when you start focusing on comfort, conformity, and complacency, it is the quickest path for you as a leader to mediocrity. And if that happens, what happens? You just end up being average, having an average team, having average results, not actually impacting as big and as wide and as far as you were designed to. Because average never changed the world. Greatness changed the world. Out of the ordinary changed the world. Weirdness changed the world. People will cheer you on for your passions. So be passionate about leading. Be passionate about what you do, but make sure that when you are getting to the obsession level, which is what you need in order to drive to greatness. Greatness just never happened over somebody being somewhat excited, going through the motions and just kind of getting there. It comes down to how excited, how obsessed are you about reaching your goal, about helping your team, about changing that next life. So here are 3 things that Craig said you need to look at when you are motivating and working towards having a healthy leadership obsession. He said, focus relentlessly. Guys, we talk about this all the time. When you're leading your team, are you going in a specific direction? Are you taking specific measurable actions? Because busy leaders don't change the world. Focused leaders do. Focused leaders know where they're going, know how they're going to get there, and sometimes almost know exactly when they're going to achieve it. So the one thing that you should be looking at is, what are you focusing on? Is it producing results? The things that you're doing, are they taking you closer to your goal or taking you further away from your goal? If it's taking you further away from your goal, you need to eliminate it. You need to be productive, not just active. See, a lot of the times our teams just want to be active, thinking that they're doing the things. But like we said before, busy does not change the world. Productive results, those are the things that change the world. Those are the things that make a difference for your team. Those are the things that allow you to reach and strive to your goal. So number 1, you need to focus relentlessly. Number 2, you need to care deeply. Guys, you as a leader need to obsess about caring for your team. You need to care about their results more than they do. That's why I'm on here, guys. I care about making you the best person, that's going out and leading, the best of the best to go out and change the world. That is something that I obsess over. I want to come here each week bringing you new information that's designed to stretch and grow you, because I care about you and your families so much. You can't lead people if you don't love them. So if you don't like people, maybe leadership is not the thing for you, and you should step back and figure out how to appreciate and to love people more. The more that you think about how and what is best for others, the greater your connection to them is. You should probably think about ways to appreciate people more. This is something that is built into our DNA from a desire standpoint, but is also one of the hardest things to implement from an action taking side. See, as humans, we are hardwired to want appreciation, to want to be noticed, to want to feel like we've accomplished and done something. On the other side, it's really hard for us to acknowledge, see, and tell people that we appreciate them. Stephanie and I are absolutely guilty of this. It's one of those things, when you think about it, you should appreciate people more than you think. And then once you figure that out and you think you've appreciated them enough, you actually need to double it. And the reason why is because you can never over appreciate, over encourage, over cheer somebody on. So the things that we like working on is making sure that we make people feel seen, people feel known, and people feel appreciated. A good leader makes you think that they are a good leader. The great leaders make you feel like you are the good leader. So if you want to get good at helping people, you need to care about them. And the way you care about them is making them know that they are important, not you as the leader are important. So number one, we focus relentlessly. Number two, we care deeply about the people that we lead. Number three, and this one is like all encompassing. You as a leader need to be obsessive about your commitment. You need to commit completely. There is no half-heartedness in leadership. There's no on, off roller coaster of commitment for leaders. Leaders need to be completely committed to the cause, completely committed to the goal, and they need to run in that direction. The potential of your impact is directly a reflection of your intensity of your commitment. Again, your intensity of your commitment is a high indicator of how much impact you are going to have on those around you. Because here's the thing, committed leaders don't make excuses. Followers make excuses. Apathy creates excuses. You as a leader, you're not apathetic. You are actually obsessed in finding a way to get the things done. Obsession looks for opportunity. Obsession looks for the answer. And as you become the leader that's committed and driving the direction for your team, you are the one that's planting the flag. You're the one that's drawing the line. You are the one that is holding the people accountable. Now, here's the thing. When you are holding people accountable, it causes you to have to be and become more accountable yourself. You need to commit completely, because there's always going to be a need for someone to commit. Because when you commit to something great, greatness happens. Without commitment, there's only half-hearted followers, and half-hearted followers do not complete the mission. So as a leader, you need to commit and be obsessed with where you're going, who you're bringing, and how you're going to get there. So again, to have a healthy leadership obsession, you need to have three things. You need to focus relentlessly, because you know that when you focus, things happen. You need to care deeply, because if you don't care and you don't love the people that you lead, you're going to end up using them and harming them. When you care about them and put them first, you are the leader that people look to. And number three, as a leader, it's commitment, 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 commitment. Your intensity of your commitment drives and fuels the trust and the work ethic of not only you, but your team. Guys, I hope this lesson helped today. Make sure that you share it with somebody, invite somebody to watch it, go over it again. Let me know in the comments what really stood out and what helped you. Guys, go out and make it an amazing day, and I hope your day is as awesome as you are.